to find out about what's happening soon after Noah, after the flood, and a few years later after that, because Noah and his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, had all come out of the ark. They had their wives with them, and now they started having children, and those children had children. And we're going to hear from somebody who's related to Noah today.
Good morning, boys and girls. I am the great-granddaughter of Noah. And remember how the ark had come into the mountains? It had stopped there, and the water had gone down. And for a while, we all lived there together. But you know, Noah and Shem and all of them, they just love God so much. They talk about God and they pray to God. But I don't really trust God. I don't think God can be trusted. I mean, he kicked Adam and Eve out of the garden for just a little disobedience, right? And then he kicked Cain away, and then he sent the flood. I don't know that God can be trusted. I mean, what if God does it again? What if he says about the flood? I mean, I know he promised he wouldn't do it, but I don't think God can be trusted. And God told us that we should go all over the world and have cities and families everywhere, but you know what? We've decided, first of all, we're going to leave the mountain because I'm so tired of hearing about God all the time. And we're going to go down, we're going to live by a river, and we're going to build a beautiful big city. In fact, my brother, Nimrod, is in charge of the city, and he's built a beautiful city, and a lot of people have been coming, more and more and more people, and it's beautiful. You should see, especially the places we made for our idols. Oh, it's just, our idols are beautiful, of gold and silver. It's really awesome. And, you know, we've been a little nervous that God might send a flood again. So Nimrod has had these ideas about something to do so we can protect ourselves. Because, you know, I don't think God can be trusted. So he's been talking to me about some plans or something. So let's, what was it that he was? Oh, hey, Nimrod.
Oh, hi. You won't believe it. Everybody agreed to the plan.
Yeah?
It's so great. Yes. I showed them my drawings, and everybody's just so excited. Oh, so here's what we're going to finally do.
Okay.
What we agreed to do is we're going to build, I made up this word just today, a tower.
Whoa, what is that?
So here's what a tower is. Nobody's ever had one before, but we're going to make it. What a tower is, it's a huge building. We're going to make it really big at the bottom, and then we'll put on top of that building another building that's a little smaller, and then another building, and another building, and another building, and we'll just keep on going up and up and up. And we're going to go so high that we go all the way up into the clouds.
Wow, that's really cool. So we can protect ourselves in case God sends another flood.
Well, that's the idea. Because, see, the big problem that people had when that flood came was that the flood was covering up the mountains. But if we make a tower that's bigger than the mountains, and then we have like stairs going up inside the tower all the way to the top, we'll be fine, right? We'll be fine. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Although, listen, you know, I know you keep saying God sends another flood, in case God sends another flood. Listen, I don't think we need to worry about God sending another flood at all. I don't think God's really paying attention to anything we're doing down here anymore. Here's what happened, okay? God came. I think he did create the world, and he made like the Garden of Eden. And then he was like, all right, I'm done. I'm going to go somewhere else in the universe and, you know, do stuff. So God didn't send that flood. It was just an accident. It was just, you know, like somehow something up in the clouds must have like turned on and all this rain came down. Maybe there's like a big switch up there or something that turns on the water. And so it was just an accident. And if we can just go up into the clouds, maybe we'll find that switch or whatever it was and we can fix it so there's no more floods.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think God is not really fair and everything. And, you know, if we're not obeying him by all coming in the city together, because he had said to go all over the world, but we're really not. He might send another flood because we're disobeying him. I mean, you know.
Yeah. You keep getting all guilty in your head about God this, God that. I'm telling you, God's not watching over us. In fact, we kind of need to have our own gods, I think, you know. Maybe we need to start having like some gods we can make out of like rocks and stuff. That would be probably better.
We have our idols of gold and silver.
Oh, yeah, we could worship those. Those are pretty. Yeah. So that's probably what we're going to do. Anyways. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to build this huge building, and inside the building, it's going to be so big that we'll even have rooms that we can live in. So like,
cool.
Yeah. As we get it bigger and bigger, like then we can start putting apartments inside of it, and so we can live right there. Oh, they'll be very nice. Oh yeah, we're gonna make them beautiful with like gold and silver and stuff. And then also we can live in those apartments right up at the top as we keep building more of them up on top of us. So we won't have to travel so far up and down in the tower every day, you know. We won't have to live at the bottom and then like have to climb up all the way to go to work. We can live right up at the top. So anyhow, it's great. Everybody loved my plan. In fact, they said they're going to send messages out to all the other towns that are all around this area of the world, and we're going to tell everybody, hey, come move over here and live by us right here in this place.
You get more help.
So we get more help, so we can build faster. It's smart. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm going to go. We're going to start getting some projects going here. I'll keep you updated. I'll check in with you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So now we've been working on this tower for about 50 years. And remember, they lived a long time back then, right? Noah lived for another 350 years after the flood. Shem lived for 500 years. So we've been building this tower for 50 years, and it's getting really, really big. I think we're at like the 85th floor or something like that. I don't remember. And we made these apartment buildings. They're beautiful. I mean, we're so comfortable. We don't have to worry about anything. We don't have to worry about anybody else. And we made these places for our idols. It's really awesome. And Nimrod has just been awesome how he planned all this and how he's building all this. It's really, really cool. I'm waiting for him right now, actually, to be able to go see how it's going.
Whew.
Hey, Nimrod.
Man, this building is getting tall.
Yeah.
The rope ladder was out. I had to climb up another area just to get back up home today. Man, 85 stories up. It's a high place, but it's great living up here, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, the air is so fresh, and we can see the birds flying around.
Far away.
Yeah. Listen, I wanted to give you an update on what's going on. If you want to step out right over this way, I want to show you what's been going on over there. Let me just set this down. So, now, don't get too close to the edge here, but you can look out the window.
Down.
Yeah, so you see way far down there. What we started doing is, we've got a whole new section of the tower we're going to build. So after the workers have been working down in that section, they've all been moving their equipment around this side of the tower.
Okay.
So what I had them do, they're going to build some new brick ovens. See, we have to make all the bricks that we use to build the tower. So we build a new oven down there. You can see the guys working there. And then way off in the distance over there, that's where the guys are who are digging up all the mud out of the rivers. And they bring it over in those carts. Then they give it to the guys who are making the bricks. The guys making the bricks, put everything together. And everybody works so well together.
Are they supposed to be doing that over there?
What? Doing what?
They look like they're fighting. I mean, he pushed the other guy. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, I knocked him right into the river.
And now they're flinging mud at each other.
Those guys. You know what? It's probably just a little thing. You know, maybe a couple guys just got angry at each other. Maybe somebody stepped on somebody's foot.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, anyways. So then, after they get it out of the river, they bring it over here. And right way down there, you can see where they're working in the oven. Yeah, so they're making the bricks, and they put them in there. Now, down in that area, that's actually one of the big families of the area. The Cush family, yeah, they've been working for about 50 years down the ovens. They all get along really well. They're really good at what they do. They never have any arguments or fights.
Are they supposed to go? He threw a brick at him. Look at that.
Oh, you're right. He did throw a brick at him. Oh, my goodness, that other guy just punched him right in the face. Why are they getting along today? I mean, the Cush family is just such nice people. I've never seen them fight or argue or anything.
That's really weird.
That is really weird. Well, anyhow, hopefully they'll get back on the job. Anyways, I wanted to show you then over on that side is where we have my newest invention. Yeah. We call it an elevator. It's like a big wooden platform with ropes, and then we hang it all the way down to the bottom, and then they can load on the bricks, and then we lift it up. So we don't have to be walking down carrying the bricks ourselves. I'm smart. I got a lot of cool ideas. So anyhow, so you can see way down at the bottom, they've got that platform they're loading up right now. And so they got to work together to lift those big baskets. Two guys at a time. They're lifting them together. See how they're lifting them? They're just working so well.
They're not really working.
They're not working very well. No, they're not lifting at all. In fact,
he pushed him.
He did push him. That other guy just knocked him right off the elevator. And this other guy is trying to grab a rope and hit him in the back of the head.
Wow.
What is going on? And everybody's still fighting by the brick oven and over by the river. I know what it is. They must have gotten drunk. Because, sometimes they get a little alcohol, they start drinking. That's what happens. It's not a big deal. Anyhow, so hopefully they'll get that figured out too. Now, right over here, we're on the 85th floor. And over there on the 84th floor, you can see some of the guys just finishing painting. They're making a really beautiful design. it's probably the nicest design on the building because it's a picture of me. And so they painted a big picture. It goes all the way from the 84th story all the way down to the 20th story. It's a big, huge picture of me looking really cool like this. Like that.
Are those people sacrificing down there by your picture?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't tell them to do that, but some people are like, oh, that's such a beautiful, tall picture of you. Maybe you're a god too. We'll
I thought
like
God said to only sacrifice to him. Are you?
Oh, you're still on this god thing. No, we can have our own gods, and you know what? If people want to call me a god, hey, I came up with the idea for a tower. I invented the elevator. I don't see why they couldn't call me a god. Maybe I am a little bit, just a little bit. Anyhow, they're finishing paint. Oh wow, those guys on the 84th floor just started flinging buckets of paint at each other, and they're, oh my goodness, he just hit him over the head with a paintbrush.
Ow.
That is really weird. Why is everybody fighting today? This is so strange. Woo! What was that? Did you feel that? It's like a shiver ran down my spine. It felt like somebody poked me in the back of the head with a long finger. Whew, it's chilly. Anyways. All right, well, anyhow, I'm going to go back out and check on them. Can you hand me my stick, and I'll go over and check on one of those guys are fighting over there. Hi, come on in, have a seat.
What?
No, hand me my stick.
T'as dit quoi?
I said hand me my stick.
Tu veux que je cherche quoi?
No, what? What did you just say? No, I didn't say, no, listen. I need my stick.
Pourquoi tu parles si fort? Je suis pas sourde.
What are you saying?
Qu'est-ce que tu racontes? Je comprends rien de ce que tu dis.
You must have a whole bunch of grapes in your mouth because I can't understand a word you're saying.
Qu'est-ce que tu racontes? Pourquoi est-ce que tu parles comme ça?
Okay, this is confusing. Just a moment ago, you understood what I was saying, and now you don't understand what I'm saying. And I am still talking very clearly because I can understand myself.
Bien, qu'est-ce que tu dis? Je comprends rien du tout. Pourquoi est-ce que tu parles comme ça maintenant?
Don't you use that language with me, whatever it is.
Quoi? Pourquoi tu parles comme ça?
Okay.
Pourquoi tu parles comme ça?
Okay, listen, I don't know what's going on with her, guys, but she's obviously had some kind of big problems in her brain. I don't know what's going on.
J'en ai marre. Moi, je m'en vais, hein?
What in the world is wrong with her?
She's talking English.
No, you guys can all understand me, right?
She's talking
Oh man, I don't know what's going on there. Well, at least I can still understand myself, and there must be other people that can understand me too. So I'm just gonna have to find the people who can still understand me, and we'll keep working on this tower. It'll take us a little while longer, sure, because there's gonna be a bunch of weirdos like you who don't understand me anymore. But that's all right, because there'll be people who understand me. And look, my tower is looking so good. We've added a few more levels. And wait, is that a big cloud coming over the tower there? Oh, it's a big black cloud. I haven't seen a black cloud in a long time. Uh-oh. I think I see like flashing lights inside that cloud. In fact, it was a big bolt of lightning. It just hit the top of my tower, and it broke part of it. Oh no, it's crumbling down. Oh no, this broke my tower, and people don't understand me. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there really is a God, like she was saying, and like great-great-grandpa Noah used to say too. Like maybe God really is watching what we're doing, and He's not happy with what we're doing now. I think I better get out of here. I'm going to take the people who can still understand what I'm saying, and we're leaving. We're going to move somewhere else. This was a bad plan, you guys. I probably should have listened to her. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is not good. Oh, man.
So, do you guys remember what the tower was called? The
Tower of Babel.
The Tower of Babel. And Babel means talking in all sorts of different languages, voices that don't really make sense. And that's what they were doing. Now, can God be trusted?
Yes.
Yes. Was there a reason that Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, they what? They disobeyed God, right?
Yeah. Ate the fruit.
They ate the fruit, that's right, right. They chose to obey Satan instead. And was there a reason that God sent the flood? Because everybody was what? Fighting evil continually, except for Noah and his family. Nobody worshiped God, and if God had let them continue to live, they would have killed each other off. And they wanted them to live so that Jesus could come one day and save us, right? And after the flood, and God promised He wouldn't send another flood to cover the whole earth. Wait, did God keep His promise? Yeah, but they didn't want to trust God. They didn't want to obey. And God had told them to go all over the world, right? And what did they choose to do instead? To all what? Come together into one city, right? And build this tower to protect themselves. They didn't want any part of God. And in fact, they were worshiping what? Idols, right? And they were sacrificing to idols, and they were saying how wonderful they were, and they wanted to build this tower to be able to protect themselves against God. And God saw that if they continued, this would be really bad. So what did he do? He confused the languages so that nobody could understand each other. And they ended up all leaving in different areas. The people who could understand each other went to different places in the world.